Yep.
So back here, video 3 with my boy Cliffy Harris. So we've been talking about over the last couple of videos, just quite openly and courageously about depression, and the big fella's now at a point where he's bottomed out, realised that he's got to do something. So what did you do then, mate? When you did the doctor put you on meds at that point?
So while I was in hospital for the second time in March, we sat down with actual doctors and psychologist people as well. We talked about before they let me out, you'd have to have a plan in place. How are we going to do it? What are we going to do? Basically, you go back to the hospital once a week. They put medications out, and they just come in and just chat about is it working. Sleeping was a big thing for me because I wasn't sleeping. So basically, when I was in hospital for the first few days, all I did was sleep, which I hadn't done for a long time prior to that.
Right.
So that was a good start.
So they gave you like a basic care plan, and with the attached people like psychologists to talk to, and
well, they also got my wife in. They discussed it with her as I really wanted to get home. I was getting a bit more. The agitation was coming back because I was in there. I needed to be at home because it wasn't helping my financial situation being in there. Now, so basically, they put me on a probation thing by going out. If I missed a meeting, I was sending the police out stuff to check up on me and all that sort of stuff. So that's something I didn't want to do. So and see my wife and my kids scared. Well, that was a wake up call. So I got my medication right from back in September. They were playing with that. That's a big thing. That's a big thing, being on the right thing that works for you. There's so many different medications out there. You just got to find the one that works for you with your doctor and the team.
So yeah, one of the things that like I'm not sure about to speak from a point of a fact, but I understand that the science is mixed with a lot of antidepressant meds, and some people are prescribed the wrong thing, and it actually makes it worse.
Yeah, it can make it worse. Yeah.
So did you feel that you had some stuff that didn't make it worse, or?
Yeah, the first stuff, it just didn't feel right. But also, too, it takes a bit to get your system start getting regular, because I would not in the habit of every morning waking up and taking a tablet. Not in the habit of every night of going to bed with a tablet. So those things had to get in a routine. Had to find that.
Are you still on taking them now?
Yeah. Still taking them now. Mate, at first, mate, it was like, what the fuck I've got to be on these things for? I was angry at myself about it, that I come to this. But then, mate, I'm happy to take it for the rest of my life.
True. One of the things, sorry to cut you off there, mate. One of the things that I've heard is that they change not only for the good how you feel about yourself, but somewhat make you feel a little bit cloudy and almost like you're almost not quite yourself.
Yeah. There's the night time I do, it helps me sleep and stops my agitation. That's called Typen for me. I don't know if that's anyway. That helps my agitation for the next day, but also helps me rest. I used to wake up really groggy in the mornings with that, but then that's just a matter of getting your body adapt to it. And then the other one, I take depression tablet in the morning. It's an upper, so one in the morning sort of gets you going. And now I can have something will happen at work, and all right, that's cool. We can talk about it instead of blowing up and losing my shit and carrying on the pork chop.
So you're not running the business anymore?
No, mate, stop that. When I went to hospital, just come out of hospital and close it up, basically.
Okay, yeah, sounds like a good move.
Yeah, was just go and work for someone.
Yep, didn't need the stress. Exactly. But the boss have the stress now.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell us about the other parts to the treatment, I guess. So obviously, what's behind the heavy hitters?
Mate, heavy hitters is when I was in hospital, I found them. When I was in hospital last year in September, I just saying on Facebook, out of coincidence, it comes up. So heavy hitters is mental health. Heavy hitters. Sorry, I've lost my thought.
That's okay. So
that's the mental health group. They're just on Facebook there. Brent Simpson he's a founder of it. He rode from East Coast to West last year, WA last year, trying to raise funds, awareness. They're on Facebook. They've got a big group, just a place to share, just to share your stories. If you're feeling like shit at 3 o'clock in the morning, write it there because someone's up. someone's out there. There's always to make contact to. You can post it on Facebook. There's no judgment. There's nothing out there nothing to be scared of. There's just people out there that'll help. There's advice. There's from psychologists that are on there too. They help out, and it's for people what they call with live experience. They've lived it. They've been there. They're going through it, or they've gone through it, so they can share. They know how you're feeling. Their motto is "You are not alone." And you jump on that Facebook page and you share your heart, or just start reading some things if you feel like shit, and you'll realise that you're not alone. You're not the only one that's gone through this. Don't mean to make that sound like one of those cliche things. Everyone's got problems. Not, but you're not the only one, and therefore people can share. You can share with those people. They can share in return, and how they put things in place. Brent Simpson is now doing another triathlon thing. Sorry, so he gave me my motivation to start training again, and that's since then it's training pretty much 5 days a week. 6 days a week myself since I got out of hospital last year.
So it's a Facebook-based group. Is it actually like a business organisation?
It is Heavy Hitters Foundation. Heavy Hitters Foundation, not-for-profit. He's based up in Queensland.
Okay.
He's trying to get some funds at the moment together to try and organise to get a safe house as such. So again, at 3 o'clock, at 3 o'clock is the murder window basically. If you're up at that time in the morning around and you've got nowhere to go and you feel like, fuck, I've had enough, that's it. Well, they want a house. They want to have a house there with people 24/7 around it. So you can just go in, a drop-in centre where you can just go in and chat to someone. Not on the phone. At 3 o'clock you try and ring someone. Who's going to answer their phone? Because I think, he's probably pissed anyway. So it's just a place where you can go and they're trying to do that. Okay. They're trying to, just raise more awareness about mental health, how serious it is.
So did you ever call any of the lines or anything like that? No. Okay. No. One of the things that I found when I've called that on behalf of mates before is I think there is a lot more exposure for mental health now because of just obviously the government's cottoned onto it being a big thing. It's in the public spotlight. So there's a bit more talk and a bit more comfort bringing it out.
That's it though, Jace. There's talk, mate. There's not enough action with it though. There's not enough action.
Yeah.
Because, you go this weekend coming, 7 men throughout Australia will kill themselves this weekend. That's a statistic. Suicide in men is far greater, and in women as well. One in 8 women will get mental illness. One in 4 women will get it. 1 in 8 men will get it. But the suicide rate in men from the age of 25 to 45 is far higher than car accidents out in the road. They talk about it, but there's not enough, and there's more funding on advertising for speed on the roads, for running a drink driving and all that sort of stuff. There's more stuff. That's important. People do that. It's sick as well. But it's, there's more money going towards that than going into Australia's biggest killer, which is suicide.
It doesn't seem
even
like
in our kids.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like the funds are stacked up correctly. So
no.
So what sort of role? When I go on your Facebook, or I see on the feed, I just see all these loads of photos of you just bench pressing and squatting and deadlifting ridiculous amounts of fucking weight. What's behind that?
Mate, powerlifting. Started powerlifting. So again, with my help, found out through my therapy. My therapist said to me, "Where do you get your energy from?" So what do you do? I said, "The gym." And so I started going to the gym a bit more. Found a coach named Lane, he took me under his wing and set me out a program. He helped me out, mentored me in that way of training powerlifting for a bit. I was doing strongman stuff. I was too light for that, and he told me to go into powerlifting. So I started powerlifting as I got out of hospital after 8-week training. Went into an APL league and broke 4 Australian records. So that was pretty good for only an 8-week program.
Wow.
And then went into nationals and broke another 3. And become Australian champion in my division there.
Are you?
So that's
There you
6
go.
Australian records last year, mate. 6. I can't even count. 6. There you go.
Wow. So why do you choose to do powerlifting over anything else?
Mate, good question. Don't know. Okay, firstly, I love squatting. I love having 220 kilos on my back and just lifting it.
220 kilos.
Yes, that's you see that on my Facebook page, mate. Yep. My best is 225.
Is it?
We'll go bigger this year.
200. So that's a 1 repetition max?
1 RPM, yep.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
So cutting washes off your ass, mate.
It's making me feel like a real pussy when I'm repping out at like 120 max.
Yeah, well. Yeah. That's a warm-up, buddy.
Oh, mate. Listen, I'm all about the upper body, mate. So good. So
they get the girls, don't they?
Even still, you got me, mate. The heavy hitters have got your back. So, so why do you? Yeah, why is it that you prefer kind of that outlet?
Mate, it just the energy I got after training was a high, like a natural high. You know, like, as I say, the endorphins open up. Mate, it did.
Yeah.
Like after a leg session, man, I'm done. Like stick a fork in me, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
But the next day, it'd just be like, yeah, I can't wait to get back there. It just, at first, it was a bit sick. So my process was a bit sick in my head. So let's put as much weight on the bar and see if I'm strong enough to lift it. You know what? And that was the mentality I had because if you come crashing down to hurt yourself in the bar, it's a gym accident, isn't it? That was sort of my sort of thing. And then you know what? The weights just kept getting heavier, and I kept lifting it. So
happy days.
So let's go on all comp.
I think 2 points. 2 points that I wanted to say. 2 points that I wanted to say is that it's the therapy about, like, I've got a couple of mates that are active but not really interested in using a gym as their outlet, and I always say that there's something very sobering about being underweight, where it doesn't matter how big your ego is outside of the gym. It doesn't fucking matter. You can either lift it or you can't. And,
mate, the bar will not lie to you.
The bar doesn't lie. Yeah, and that's
sorry, Jason. That's the pure, honesty nature of what got me.
Yeah.
No matter what bullshit I'd tell myself, or I'd say to anybody else, exactly what you just said to add to that. Mate, I can go out there and tell you I'm going to squat 250. Well, what's the point in that if you can't fucking do it?
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, it wouldn't lie. No, you're ready for it, you train for it, or you don't work hard for it.
Yeah.
And if you can get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But you can't lie to the bar. You can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to that. And the truth out of that made me hungry because it was honest. The bar would keep me honest.
This has been awesome, Cliff, because it's we need to work towards winding up in 2 minutes. And one of the things that I've just and I mentioned this on the group video to start, and I'll keep mentioning it, is sometimes it's not easy to change from the inside out. That's quite a hard thing to do when you're stuck mentally, but it is a lot easier. Easy is not the word. It's a lot simpler to work from the outside in. You change your
100%.
Your physiology, and that in turn changes your psychology. It's something that Tony Robbins goes on about.
I love that saying, mate. That's exactly. Start looking good, feeling good about yourself. It changes this, and you start thinking good about yourself.
And it becomes a self-propagating thing. You feel better, so you feel more confident. You feel more confident, so you're better with girls, or you're better with the gym, or you're better with sport, or you're a better father. And because you're a better father, you feel inherently more love, and you've got more love to give, and it just keeps...
And it gives you more energy.
Yeah.
Gives you more energy to give all those things out.
Yeah.
And it keeps your thought, the things that are going on in here away, like what's important. Family and lifting heavy shit.
There's a plug for exercise. I think you just lost the video for a second there, champ. Here we go.
Yes.
You're right now.
Yeah.
So we've got a minute left. Is there anything that you just want to spend sort of 30, 40 seconds going over? Or?
Mate, just if you're feeling down, mate, follow me on Facebook, if anyone. I'm happy to chat with anyone and everyone, but just there's help out there. There's ways to it. First thing, if you feel like shit, you don't want to leave the house, just get outside. Put one step and you get the other step forward after it, straight after it. Just move forward. Just keep moving forward. It's hard, but if I can do it, anyone can do it.
I love that. That's awesome. So the idea behind this group was really to talk about this stuff more openly. And I've had quite a few messages come through saying, yeah, well done, Jace. That's so sick. So, mate, thanks for having the courage to give us a bell, and you stretched out.
Mate, thanks, mate. Thank you for having me, mate. Like it's just more needs to be done, man. So you're a legend.
Ideal. I'll see you in the gym for a squat session soon, mate.
Yeah. Come do a leg one, brother. Come do a leg one. We'll rep out at 120, yeah?
See you, champ.